Now, KSI and Adin Ross just made the collab of the year. We wanted to see this collab for about 2.5 years already. Now, KSI started off by talking about what is he doing to prepare for Tommy Fury, in which he said he's been training with pro boxers. He's been sparring pro boxers that are taller than him, that have a longer reach. It's because Tommy Fury is taller and has a longer reach than KSI. Now, obviously, KSI knows that the odds are against him. Actually, he's so confident in himself, even though the odds are against him, that he bet $1 million on himself. Now, I don't think legally he could say this because I don't think you could bet on yourself, or you have to have it on somebody else's name. But he said that he's having different people bet on him. That's how confident he is. You know how confident you had to be to put $1 million on yourself when all the odds are against you. Now, Adin Ross even asked KSI, what are your thoughts on the Dylan Dennis and Logan Paul situation? Do you think it was okay that Logan Paul brought up his dead father? And do you think it's okay that Dylan Dennis is talking about his wife? Do you think that's fair game that Logan Paul got into his dad because Dylan Dennis got into his fiance? And this is what KSI had to say about that.
I just think like they should just both come at each other. They shouldn't both go at family members and shit. That's how I genuinely believe.
Well, okay, then so who's the one who started coming at family members?
Dylan did, yeah.
Now, do I agree with KSI in this? No, because you don't bring up dead people. You don't bring up somebody's dead father like that. I don't care if he talked about your fiance. They're alive. They're not dead people. So again, this was very disrespectful from Logan Paul. But obviously, that's his partner in crime. You know, they both have prime. So again, do I agree with what KSI said? No, I don't think that Logan Paul should have said that about his dead father.
Now, here's where it gets a little bit controversial because KSI asked Adin Ross, who do you think will win in a fight, me or Jake Paul? And Adin Ross confidently, with no doubt, said, I got Jake Paul on this one.
Wait. Before we even say, who do you think wins, me or Jake?
Jake. And I love you, bro. I really do. But
yeah, no, 100%. You believe Jake?
Yes, 100%.
Destroy me.
Destroys, knocks you out. Yes.
And then KSI obviously got a little burr, and he said, "What if I beat Tommy Fury?" And then Adin Ross was like, And KSI responded by saying, "What do you mean, eh? Like, what do you mean? What are you talking about? If I beat Tommy Fury, that obviously means I beat Jake Paul."
I fight Tommy and I knock him out. Then what?
Then I'm like, ooh.
What do you mean, ooh?
Because then I'm gonna be like, damn, I don't know, KSI. Now, if you beat Tommy, then I might maybe think. But if you ask me right now,
what do you mean make you think? Instantly, it should be.
Well, look, I'll say it's not instant though.
Well, obviously that's not the case because Adin Ross said it best, and he used a good example of this. He said Alex Pereira beat Sean Strickland. So does that mean that Israel Adesanya was going to beat Sean Strickland because Israel Adesanya beat the person who beat Sean Strickland? Well, at the end of the day, we've seen that wasn't the case. Sean Strickland ended up beating Israel Adesanya, which if you do the math there, it doesn't really add up. You know, so I hate when people try to say, oh, this person beat this guy, and then this guy beat that guy who beat that person. So if they fight, then it doesn't make sense. All right. So, but KSI trying to use that logic, oh, I beat Tommy Fury, that means I'm better than Jake Paul. Not really, because they're different fighting styles. You know, it's a boxer versus a boxer. You know, Tommy Fury is a boxer versus going against, you know, a crazy fighter like KSI is not the same. Jake Paul, yeah, he's also a boxer. And he's with that boxing style. But at the same time, it's not the same style as Tommy Fury. Now, this collab was great. Although they had some beef on Twitter, you know, before this happened, it was great to see. It was great to see them, you know, get some things off their chest, you know, give their own opinions on certain things. And to be honest, it didn't look like there was actually that much beef there. If anything, it just looked like some good content that they made together.